Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Tales from my collection. In our life, we would have come across different situations in which we take things for granted. When things are available in plenty, which is more than what we need, we fail to realize the true value of it. In the story, a hunter lost his way deep inside the forest while chasing a wild boar. He could not find his way out, even after struggling for 2 days. He felt very tired and hungry and started searching for some food, but could not find any. On the third day, he was all the more tired and lost hope, but continued to walk and covered a long distance. That was when he almost crossed the forest and caught the sight of an orchard of apple trees. He felt very happy and ran towards it and collected as many apples as he could. He grabbed the first apple and started eating it, and his joy knew no bounds. He found it to be very tasty and thanked God for having given him those apples. Then he picked up the second apple, but he was not all that happy because he found that the apple was not as tasty as the first one. He still continued to eat and reached out for the fifth apple, but his interest gradually decreased. He was becoming lesser grateful. By the time he reached out for the 10th apple, his joy had reduced drastically and he was no more interested in eating the apples. He started feeling that the apples were not sweet and tasty. Do you know why? It was because he was no longer hungry, but still he had the apples with him. Now, the availability of apples were taken for granted and he forgot about the difficulties that he had to face due to his hunger before he had found the apple tree. In the beginning, he felt that the apple tree was a blessing, but towards the end, his gratitude gradually decreased because he took the apples for granted. This is how in our life we take things for granted when things are easily available and are in abundance. We fail to realize the true value of the things that are easily available. Here the apples can be compared to the valuable and precious gifts in our life. But just like how the hunter felt towards the end that the apples were not tasty, we also fail to realize the true value of the gifts in our life. The fault is not of the apple, but it is the hunter and his thoughts that created the difference. We generally have the habit of complaining about everything in our life when we have plenty of it. But when it is not available, we tend to understand the true value of it. Similarly, the things which are freely available are not taken seriously. So change the way you look at things and show gratitude that makes one strong. Learn to be thankful for what you have and you will end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never have enough. The deepest craving of human nature is a need to be appreciated. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words but to live by them. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take the things for granted or take them with gratitude. Happiness is not about getting what you want all the time. It is about loving what you have and being grateful for it. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you really did, then do like, share and comment. It may or may not be up to your expectations, but I would request you to look for the positive aspects in it and live by it. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe. We'll be back with more interesting stories. Until then, bye.